Hi, my fellow geeks out there. TheMtVernonkid here, as always. How's everybody doing? Hope everybody is well. Gearing up for Thanksgiving, I hope. Giving thanks, as always. But I'm not here to talk about Thanksgiving. I'm here to talk about some news that's been coming out of the realm of Superman Legacy. And we have got some new casting. A big one. 2 supporting characters. And I'll also run down the list of the cast so far for this movie, which comes out in 2025. So, we're going to leave the big one for last. Okay, the big one is Luthor. We're going to see the newest man to don the bald look. I'll leave that for last. But let's start off with supporting characters. How about that? So, it was announced via of many different websites, including Deadline, that Jimmy Olsen has been casted, and you will see like a picture of the actor that is playing him, and I gotta say he looks kind of like old school Jimmy from the looks of it. But with that being said, the actor that's gonna play Jimmy Olsen, James Olsen, is Skylar Gisondo. I hope I'm saying his name right. If I'm butchered it, I apologize. He will play Jimmy Olsen. Not too familiar with him, but I researched a little bit into some of the things that he has played in, and he was in HBO's series called The Righteous Gemstone. So that's one of the things, but he will play the boyish sidekick and photographer at the Daily Planet, Jimmy Olsen or James Olsen. So that's cool. I'm glad that they added Jimmy to this. And as far as I'm concerned, you kind of need that. It was like, okay, you got Lois. What about Jimmy? Jimmy is just as much a fan favorite supporting character for Superman as ever. As always, a hero has the foundation of a hero is a good supporting character, no doubt about it. So that was definitely a very interesting choice. But then they also announced that James Gunn is kind of tapping into legacy when it comes to this character, because this character is not an adaptation of the source material. It was created. She was a creation. Richard Donner created her back in the day. Eve Tessmacher is gonna be back. So Miss Tessmacher is Luthor's assistant. They kind of sometimes depict her as being his lover, all kinds of stuff. And it's not really an actress playing her, but a model. And when I saw the model playing her, I was like, whoa, okay. She hot. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. The Portuguese model, her name is Sarah Sapoi. Sapaio. I hope I'm pronouncing her name right. But she's a model that has worked for Victoria's Secret and things like that. So they're really going for the looks for this actress. Miss Tessmacher, like I said, was created by Richard Donner for Superman back when he directed Superman. So Miss Tessmacher is an original character. But it's really cool that Gunn is going back, kind of blending, the old school Superman that we grew up with, that my generation grew up with, and now. So they're not going with Mercy or anything like that. No, they're going with Tessmacher. Eve Tessmacher. So it's cool. And like I said, she's very pretty. I was like, whoa, she's very pretty. Got pretty eyes. But Portuguese women are very pretty, so I can't deny that. So yes. So those are the 2. We got Jimmy Olsen and Eve Tessmacher. And as for the big one, it has been announced. It came out a couple of days ago who is going to play Mr. Luthor, Lex Luthor. Pretty much the quintessential arch nemesis of Superman. Who will don the bald look this time? Well, that actor will be Nicholas Hoult. Yeah, Nicholas Hoult. Beast, for God's sake. So Nicholas Hoult will join the illustrious class of actors who have worked for both Marvel and DC, in a sense, who have played a Marvel character and have played a DC character. Good on him. Now I do remember that he was in the run. He was in the run-in for the role. I think it came down to him. They said him, and I know it was a Skarsgård brother. I believe it was a Skarsgård brother. But with that, I don't hate this. I don't hate this at all. I'm looking forward to seeing, not everybody looks good bald. Some people don't have the right head. You don't know. I look good bald, I'm just saying. But with that being said, yeah, I mean, I'm cool with this. I don't mind. I mean, I think Nicholas, I think he's in his 30s, his early 30s. But I know probably some people say, oh, I wish they'd have got somebody a little older to play Lex. And I can see where you're coming from with that. But it really makes me wonder why, Gunn chose this, now that the actors can go back to work and things like that. Yeah, So to see him get the role as Luthor, let's see what he can do. Hopefully he's better than Eisenberg. That's all I'm looking for. Just please be better than Eisenberg. Don't be whatever Eisenberg was trying to be. Mr. Holt should really do his research. I mean, I thought he was a pretty good beast. A young beast, a young Henry McCoy. Sad to see what they're doing with Beast now in the comics. Damn it, Marvel. And I'm wearing an X-Men shirt too, so sorry. But in the meantime, guys, yeah, I'm fine with that. I'm fine with it. I'm willing to give it a shot. It's an interesting casting. Let's see where it goes. Just don't write it off and be like, oh, this is stupid. Give it a chance. I gave Eisenberg a chance, and I've been eating that crow ever since. Yeah. But with that being said, now the cast has been building up. Of course, now we have, David Corenswet. He's gonna be Superman, and I've been seeing some of his footage. Dude's getting swole. He's getting big. He's working out. He's putting on the muscle. I keep track of that. I'm like, yeah, he's putting on the muscle. And then of course we got Rachel Brosnahan is going to be Lois. We have Nathan Fillion. He's going to be in this movie as Guy Gardner, Green Lantern. We have Isabella Mercy, and she's going to play Hawkgirl. So Hawkgirl's going to be in this. We got Adi Gathi, who played Darwin in First Class. He's going to be my man, Mr. Terrific. Please, Mr. Gunn, do not fuck this character up. I will be pissed. Don't fuck up one of my favorite DC characters, Mr. Terrific. Also, we have Anthony Cardigan, who's going to play Rex Mason, aka Metamorpho. So yeah, the cast is coming along pretty well, very well indeed. But the actor who plays Jimmy, he has that boyish look and the Jimmy Olsen look. Then you got Miss Sampoya. She's gonna be Miss Tessmacher. Miss Tessmacher. I gotta stop saying that. Every time I hear Miss Tessmacher, I think of Gene Hackman. He used to say Miss Tessmacher, and of course Nicholas Hoult is going to be Lex Luthor. Let's see where this goes. I'm really interested in seeing where this goes. But other than that, guys, you guys tell me, what do you think about the casting? And with that being said, this is M.V.Kid saying peace, with love, stay tuned, my pack, my fellow geeks. Deuces.